What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Victoria 3. As always, it's Sean here. Now, I've done a lot of these campaigns over the last maybe 1 or 2 years that this game's been a mainstay on the channel, and all of those campaigns ended pretty well, but there's one that has stuck with me for a long time, and that is our game as the Zulu. Now, we played this game many patches in the past, and it went pretty well, but we ended up having a big setback where I was protectorated by GB, and they ended up losing a cut down to size war and basically offering up all my land to appease their foes. So we're going to reprise the role of the Zulu here and try to have, a better campaign here. I wanted to play as a smaller nation that has more challenge, and I want to play in the African region, maybe not go for a specific achievement, but it was up between the Zulu, Sokoto, and then Ethiopia, and I just love the idea of making the Zulu great and like having them take over as much land as possible. So we're going to give that a go again, see how it runs out, and hopefully, make a really good campaign here. Maybe a Madagascar campaign could be good in the future. But Zulu, I just think, is so, culturally significant to us in the modern era with how well known the country is. So hopefully we can make something good happen here. Now, the priority here is going to be war for us, because we start bordering some Dutch nations, right? These are the Boer nations, right? Which is like a subculture of Dutch. I don't remember the history here, but there's the Boer Wars, right? I'm American, so we don't have a huge grounding for the history of other nations, but I think that's right. And right away, we're going to want to... they start guaranteed? They're both guaranteed at the start? This has gotten so terrible. That's awful. Oh, Lord. That's going to be terrible for us. Okay, we do start with pretty much nothing over here. I think what I want to do to start off is push for universities pretty early, because we need to get our innovativeness spread and stuff up tier. I think I still have to make a try to win this war. Cape Colony is a colony. What does this mean? Does this mean they will join the war automatically, or do they have to get called in? I don't know. I hope it means they have to get called in. Let's give this a try. This start might have gotten damn near impossible if they start as... if they're not easy for us to take at the start here. Let's go ahead and throw in the landowners and the clergy here for now. And we don't have access to any laws because we are just that backwards. Okay, we have no construction sectors. That's fine. Military-wise, we have... Well, not military-wise. 122k peasants. That's good. I think I don't have access to artillery. I want artillery. When do we get artillery? It's not till here. What's more important for us? Getting access to rationalism to build universities, or getting access to artillery and line infantry? Here's my plan here, right? I think this is going to be a warmongery campaign, if I can get it running. We might, of course, have some problems here. But I think we're going to be doing a lot of warmongering. So I want to prioritize military and then just have a lot of universities that we're using to kind of build this up in the background via spread. And rely mostly on spread to meet our needs as they come up. Right away, let's build one lung camp. We're going to need it. And I want to use our production for something. Army-wise, I think we're going to need to up our numbers here to something like 20 for now. Don't have any hussars. Maybe like a couple hussars as well. If we can get to a professional army, we can increase our size here, but we need the tech to do that. I'm going to see what happens if we attack Transvaal here. Let's see. Normally that's our opener in this game, is attack on Transvaal. Let's see what we can do here. We want a cautious advance. GB's not joining. GB's sat out. Good. Okay, I want to make friends with GB here, so they have no reason to dislike us. was worried that they would not get involved at all. We're also going to be friends with Cape. I don't know the effects of having a colony versus a puppet versus something else. So they're close to annexation. Would be colonized must have colonial institutions' interest. First single province will be taken. Okay, that's just about how to colonize. It doesn't tell you about the subject type. Can I look at GB and find out what the subject type does? Not really. Will it show on your domestic? Not really. Crown colony. Presidential elective. This is not super helpful telling me what they will do to defend their subject here, game. But oh well. Now, I think these guys are going to start with a cannon, right? No, they have line infantry. But 15 guys can hopefully kill the line infantry. Especially with cautious advance. Okay, we're going to get hurt here. Just got to get a little bit of pressure here and wear them down. We'll take it piece by piece. All right, this is actually going to give us access to some line infantry, which will be nice. We're going to save up some investment reserve. We probably can't afford one construction sector, but I probably want to build it in Transvaal. We also are going to want to incorporate Transvaal. I also need to use my consumption stuff. I'm playing bad right now at the start. That's fine. Liquor and other things. We want to do... Oh, wow. We don't have construction growth here. Let's do both of our normal buildings here. We're going to use as much of our authority as we can. We're not passing any laws. We can't pass any laws. Diplomatic tour. Interest group political strength sounds good. I want to get friends with probably, like, Portugal or somebody. Because I can't really fight you right now, right? You're not strong, but you do have line infantry. We also need access to the sea, right? We don't have navigation. I mean, we can't do trade. I think we need to knock all of those out. Line infantry is more important, but having access to the sea allows us to do a lot here. Particularly attacking Gaza. We are losing. I did not pay attention to this. Just defend for a little bit. Get your manpower back. We have done a bad thing here. What happens to our manpower here? We're getting pushed back. Okay. So we know the start's doable. A little bit sloppy for me on how we're starting out. I think we attack Orange first and then Transvaal. That's always been the traditional one. And I need to pay more attention to the war that we have going on here. Let's just do a sandbox. Because I've been told that the AI's focus changes based on what we do as our focus here. So maybe I should do the great game. Actually, let's try this. If that is true, I want to go for the great game focus. I don't think this is going to... If this affects the AI, and I'm not sure... Oh, you can only play with recommended here. Interesting. Didn't know that. Well, what do we want to do? Because if we do hegemony, they're going to prioritize being aggressive. Let's do hegemony, because we haven't played in a while. Or just sandbox, I guess. Let's do sandbox. Because my thought there is go for the great game, and then they're going to focus on the Persia region, the UK and Russia will, and we don't have to really worry about any of the stuff going on here. Let's make sure we're doing standard, aggression standard, loyalty grace period, formable nations. Everything else is about the same. Zulu. And right away, what we're going to do instead, let's see, do I have that cautious advance guy? I do. He stays around. That's good. I want to get my hussars here. 5 of them, and then I want another 5 of this. Get some conscripts available. You had about the same as orange, but you have slightly less, or the same as Transvaal, Transvaal. You've slightly less. We want to improve with you. We're going to also improve with Portugal for now. Tech-wise, I know I said universities, but I think it'd be way more important for us to get down to artillery, line infantry, and then we're going to hit up academia then. And then only after all of that are we going to circle back and grab admiralities, docklands, and paddle steamers to make our navies effective. Okay, social mobility and agricultural development. Mobilize this army. Raise 5 conscripts. All of you on the line. Cautious advance. They are defensive. Views us in need of their protection. Okay. The goal here is to get some line infantry from this fight. No war goals else can be added. Go speed 5 here. Do have extra taxes we can levy. I don't want to do this right now. No laws either, right? Let's throw everybody in so we can get some growth from our loyalists. That is a problem. So GB's involved. We have to push this fast now. How can you reach this front? It's because they have Cape Colony. Okay, so that's a failure. Does that happen every time? They're confident because I haven't raised anything, but as long as GB doesn't get involved, I don't care how confident they are. There's the war. Damn. Okay, let's try one more time. And then might try and do the other way around and see if the orange declaration does better for us. They want war reps. There's GB. We're gonna let the war pop down, and then we're gonna actually capitulate here. Our logic being that if we give them war reps, we'll have a truce with GB. So we can attack you. And GB can't get involved, maybe? We're going to have 7 line infantry conscripts. We need to push fast here. This start might have just gotten incredibly hard because of the GB situation. Okay, we just got to keep momentum here before they can regain stuff. So that's worked out fine. Is it possible to do this? Okay, let's see. Does that always happen? Because if we can do another war here, just like we did there, if we attack Transvaal, GB joins. I think we can beat Transvaal before GB can land, because they can't march through Cape Colony to get to Transvaal. If that's the case, we will have a truce with them, and I think they can't oppose us? Not 100% certain there, but it's a hope. A slim one, but a hope nonetheless. I'm also wondering if doing this focus in military, or if we're going to have the industry available to actually support it. Potentially not. So let's keep that open terrain commander. They're both reserved. Let's go for the armed forces guy, because I want my armed forces to be stronger. Human wave tactics is the name of the game. And it's really important that we get a good start here, because it's going to decide a lot for us based on how everything works out. I think I actually want to do a construction sector in this region. And then probably that's going to require wood and fabrics. We don't have wood, but we can do... Gonna need 3 levels of wood, and then we have the fabrics available, I believe. Yeah. Speed 5. We're going to make a save for the pre-war. There we go. Attack Transvaal right away. Conquer state. We've got 4 guys this time, but they don't have the stats. Great Britain does side with them. It means they're going to naval invade us, but they can't get to, they can get to this. What the hell? All right, I need to understand how GB can get to this region. They don't have a port access. They don't have an ally. How are you getting to this front? What is the logic here allowing you to do this? Like, I know you're an ally with Portugal, but Portugal's not involved. I can't go through there. Very interesting. Here's another thing I want to try. They didn't defend the first time we did this with economic dominance, right? I wonder if that behavior matters. We're limit testing here. This can be 20 minutes before we even get into the actual run. But if we can find a start that actually is works on... what's the word here? I can't speak. If we can get a start that is, like, repeatable, it's consistent, then I'm going to feel a lot better for what's going on here. I just want to understand how the AI is playing on this patch with its diplomacy. And I'm also testing whether or not the person that told me the bookmark type matters is being real here. There's also a little bit of RNG involved. The cautious attitude towards us is not going to help. Neither is our lack of a good general here. This is terrible. Inept. We're going to get the pious guy. We're going to fucking... oh, this is terrible. Yeah, these are not good. It's got to be this guy, I guess. The direct supply expert. This is actually a very bad role for our generals. Not going to lie here. We just need a good opener here, and then everything gets a lot more doable. The good news is I'm getting faster and faster at pressing these damn buttons. Might be forgetting something here. Or may I improve with Portugal? There's that war, but it's for war reps. We're going to let it go to fruition here. On the second it starts, we stop, surrender, and instead we are going to attack Transvaal. Good. Our army's not as strong as that other army is. Speaking of army, can I grab a better guy now? Probably not. I don't think this guy's necessarily good. See if this bears fruit. Yeah, we don't have our good guy to do the attacks here. All right, let's do it once more. This is the worry here. So they still got involved with economic dominance. Let's just go back to Sandbox here. That guaranteed independence they start with is brutal. The other question I have is, do they keep that? Right? Like, we got one start where GB didn't support them. What worked there? They're protective towards us. That might be a factor. Let's improve and keep that relationship. You are protective towards us. Mobilize those conscripts. They join. It's only for war reps. So does GP just keep the guaranteed independence that they have? Transvaal, Orange, and the Maldives. Okay. So okay, that army gets there. We declare the war. We capitulate. Now if I come over here, we should have a truce with GB. I can come over here and attack this. Orange doesn't have much that we care about anyway. And let's see if we win this war. If we win this war, we're going to keep on playing as this save, because it is ideal here. Might be easier if I attack them for war reps next time. That would save me on some infamy. Not game-changing, but still important, I think. Problem is, now they have the full stack army, right? So we have half health of them. I think we need to keep up the pressure here. Okay, now we defend. Then we had a good save, and I guess, fumbled it. I think we have to open up on Transvaal. As annoying as it is, if we can open up on Transvaal and get a win there, it makes everything. And I know, like, we could wait, but I don't think waiting is going to benefit us here. We need to get early expansion opportunities. All right, I waited a little bit, and we got to start where GB's not defending Orange, at least. I did wait a little bit, so now Transvaal's going to actually have a decent-sized military if they raise all their conscripts, but I'm hoping we can win this fight here and get line infantry. Those require us to actually win the damn fight, though. I think we should have to kill their manpower. Because our ruler here is meticulous in open field, so he gets bonus offense, and he gets plus 10% offense. Recovery rate, surprise, careful, all very good. This is a very good start for this guy. And if we can get him to level up a little bit. So I hope we can take over these guys and get access to their arms industry. So there we get Verstadt. This is a regular. Regular here. No, that's a line infantry. We need that. Okay. So, we have made friends. We have conquered land. That's good. I didn't really do the full start here because I didn't know if it was going to work. This is literally the next start after taking a break. What did you have built here? Just more livestock and stuff. We have some barracks queued up because I was getting our stuff maxed out in Verstadt. Did I build a construction store? I did not. So let's build one in, sort by peasants here. Zululand. It's core territory. And I also want to make sure we have a couple log camps in Zululand. Verstadt, what's your bonus? First, let's incorporate you, but I think you have a bonus for something. No, you don't. I guess Transvaal's going with a bonus here. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a save here, because we're actually making progress for once. And I think this is going to be our run. So the problem is GP did not get involved, which is, it's good, but it means they could get involved in this one. And this was going to be one that they're going to try to take our land and kill us. So you need to win this. And that is why that is a problem. Okay, we're just going to go back to our pre-war save. Can I actually go even further back here? What's going on in this war? Because if we know GB is not getting involved in the war, no, we'll just do pre-war. I was wondering if I could go and attack Transvaal instead. But I think this is our best option right now. As bad as it is. Transvaal's attacking us. GB likes us. Could grant them investment rights. Would you attack me if I had investment rights? I don't know here. Okay, I think we wait. We're getting gunsmithing to get us access to artillery buildings, and that's going to be good enough for me. Let's have ourselves a little run here. Okay, how's our tech looking now? We're getting spread to manufacturers. It's very slow. That's why I want to get access to academia, because I'm going to go and spend most of our investment money into universities, more so than even construction, I think, because I want universities to give a spread. I want to have, like, for each construction sector, I want to have at least 2 or 3 universities. I think it has to be our move here. And I don't mind taking a little bit to get our stuff set up here, because as long as we have our infamy ticking down, we're being ideal. It's just this guaranteed independence change they've done to make it way harder for us is very annoying. You know, you can't even offer to become a protectorate nowadays or join their market. It's very interesting the way they changed the diplomatic options. When I mean interesting, I mean it's very annoying. Could attack Gaza. Need a navy to do that. Need admiralty to get a navy. I could do this differently and go for admiralty and attack Gaza that way. But if I could just kill Transvaal here, let's try it one more time. Maybe with getting a little bit extra relations is going to be enough for GB to just say, you can attack this guy. Because you lose 10 for being incordial, right? They're now cocky. GB does like us. Let's get the Boer Pop loyalists here. I don't care about the Petite Bourgeoisie because they're marginalized. There's that, and that's our death sentence. Because they can apparently reach this, even though there's no border. I hate it. It kills me. It kills me. Okay, let's load the save again. All right, we lose 10 relations whenever we go to war. And I'm wondering if I can keep GB at amicable will be good for us. Or cordial or something. Right? If we can get them at like 35 relations, maybe they won't be as likely to kill us here. Do we also not do our construct? We do have a construction sector now. We have one built. Are you staffed? You were not. We need more clerks. We're gonna get some trade deals going with the British here. Just to give us some funds. Where does this come from? Oh, we're importing it from trade. Okay, I will get the small arms, though, because we do need that. Okay, I think we have to wait for GB to be occupied in a war. Or for us to... Here's what we need to do. After artillery... Wait, hold off getting everything else. I want to go immediately for admiralty. Academia. And we're going to be back here for light infantry. And everything else can come along after. Need to hit up Gaza, is the plan. You keep your defensive pact. As long as you can lose this... They ditched the one for Maldives. Did you... Puppet Maldives. United Tribes, Crucial States, Mosquito Kingdom, Kwarna. So you ditched Maldives but kept the one for Transvaal. Ain't that annoying? Okay, we're gonna get another construction sector here. We have some private investment in our region. And it would probably be nice for us to actually start investing in our resource extraction in this region. We've got some peasants available, not a ton. But I should be building some stuff. I think we'll start with like the fishing wharves and things. Things are guaranteed to make us money in the long run and just keep us active. So we have free peasants. How's the turmoil in this state looking, by the way? 60%. Political groups and interest groups. I want to see both. All right, once we hit 35 here, I'm going to actually try an attack on the Crucial States. Or Transvaal. Let's get to 36 here, because I think the cutoff is pretty decent here. So if I save game, I just feel like they're going to get involved and fight us anyway here. You're repping now 3 and 10 for 12 troops total. Don't know if we win this, but we got to try. Our army's not getting fully staffed is another problem here. We're down on manpower. Should be good enough to fight 4 troops, though. They get involved, and it's going to kill us. Okay. Still not possible. Still not possible until we can fight GB for a little bit. But if we get Navy instead, we could actually go past them. I wonder if it's worth re-rolling to try to get the Navy and to attack Gaza prematurely. Because we attack Gaza, right? 150k peasants we can get inside of our market here. I guess we just focus on building tall here then. Yeah, it was interesting that they didn't defend Orange, they defended Transvaal. I wish it was the opposite way. Peasant movement, you can get stronger, that's fine. Let's go and stop paying our military. We already are getting all of our bonuses we need here. And we need just bonus normal growth here. This is going to get us access to interventionism. Rationalism is on the way. For religious schooling. We have international trade at some point. I don't remember when we got that. Definitely want to try to make the move to tenant farmers. Just so we can pass some kind of law. Oh, we're not building anything again. I know we're going to want it at some point, so let's just up our investment into agriculture here. Can I build any kind of industry? What's going to require iron, which we don't have. We don't have mining right now. In order to mine, we need to get shaft mining. Food industries, textile. Okay, that will be good to get once we get manufactories. Peasantry or bandit. What do we want to do? 5% economic success chance there. Lose the bureaucracy. Right now we can lose bureaucracy. We don't need the bureaucracy. There's cannons. Those are now available. We don't have the iron to actually work the cannons. But they're there. And could be built. In fact, I probably want to invest in some artillery. Let's have one of these. And it's going to need to be in Zulu land, even though we're about to go over our cap. Good news is we're going to get access to ports, though, right? Yeah, that'll give us infrastructure. It will hopefully be helpful here. Corporation is on the way. We are still making money. Still have some private investment pool growth. You are on the side of Egypt. You did not choose a side. Damn. Okay. Current landowners are traditionalists. Political movement. Let's get that progress there. Up to 500 mil. We are going to have market access problems. We are aware. We will deal with those as we come. Our army is still not getting fully staffed here. I'd love to see why. Yes. And let's just take a shot. Here's what we're also going to do. Let's see. They are cocky. They're going to be fully staffed. I thought that was us. Oh my, okay. Don't think we're gonna win this, but if we had the numbers. So it's a possibility here now. We're just lacking our military power. We got tenant farmers. Means the rural folk are now a force of power here. Okay, so we can actually do this. He's a market liberal. Here's what we do. We load back a save, and we start actually building up a decent army. Because we can see that they are potentially not going to get involved. Tenant farmers will pass. And what do we need to do to progress from here? Well, ideally, I'd want to change from our army type, right? Gold is discovered in Verstadt. That is just dandy. 6 gold fields. There's tenant farmers. We're getting navigation right now. That will also help against Transvaal. Spread is coming towards constructible battalions, professional army. Over in society, we're about to get rationalism. And manufacturing is still on the way. From the ground up. A character appears in Zulu. Who is our character? No one. Wish we got that market liberal. That would have been cool. If I throw you in, and we say our heir apparent is a traditionalist. Current guy is a traditionalist. Let's kick out the devout here. Well, let's throw them all in power. Because I can do some stuff with this to make some people happy. Can also go homesteading, which we probably won't pass. Ideally, let's get the racial segregation here just to get the acceptance. For growth. Ports are our next big thing I need shipyards. I also want to build military in this state in 5 months. Quality starts here. Let's get a character. Anyone else have interest in the region I can use to make friends? Don't have an international relationship, but I can get them to join us, or join their power block. Number of British military assistance packs. Are you still being defended by them? You are still being defended. It's just you have right now line infantry, which we need to deal with. We need shaft mining, really, is what it comes down to. Navigation also. If we had full force limit, I think we could do something here. You're protective towards me. You don't have international relations, so we can't do trade. Yeah, that would be nice. So what I want to do right now is put all this extra income we have into universities. That is my goal. Market. We're making most of our money from gold, probably. Probably insane cost associated with doing that. Move the artillery field boundaries back. Glorious Union by the U.S. Okay. Man, this used to be a much easier start. By now we would have taken all of this region and been a powerhouse, but the fact that GB gets involved makes it so much harder. We have access to all kinds of nice industry here. Please tell me it's shaft mining spreading. It is. As is navigation. There's realism. Let's just do some laws here. We're mostly getting by with our laws. I honestly want to probably kick out... No, we have to keep the landowners. The landowners are so strong here. Rural folk, they want isolation. They're not getting isolationism from the heart of the sea. Let's get good laborers. Wish you would hire more. Why are we not hiring? Is it qualifications? There's got to be qualifications, right? Officers. Yeah, no qualifications. We need university. Tool shortage. I need ports. I need a lot. I need everything, man. This is so rough. A lot of this we can make by import and export here. Our food security is fine. We have a guaranteed. Interesting. Only we could employ our full manpower. Or convert our full manpower to line infantry. Then I would be very happy. Navigation's also going to help a ton here, because I can go and build shipyards and ports. Ports open up a ton here, because I can go and attack up here and get us just more manpower. Might have honestly wanted to do ports first, then line infantry, then artillery. But oh well. We're about to get access to convoys, which is big. There's ports. Zululand, put 2 of these up. Are these ports gonna... We need to actually have shipyards too. Probably only need the 1 though. These ports we have. Could start using tools. We got an iron mine at some point. Is that... Did they invest in that? Is this British owned? It is British owned. They're investing in us. Okay. That's good. Get the dynamic success chance here. I think that's actually a good thing that they're investing in us. So you wouldn't want to radicalize the people you invest with, right? There's like no options for export or imports here. When do I get under ports here? Cargo ports. I definitely want those. Means we're gonna need the shipyards. Making a lot of money right now. I'm gonna invest in more construction sector capacity here. 2 more is probably overkill. Trying to get racial segregation passed. This guy really likes us right now. A lot of you are loyalists, +9. If I could get that to get to homesteading, I would be in a very good spot. Government is unstable. I do want to do homesteading, though. There's racial segregation. We're going to put this back to a good baseline here. What other laws can we pass? Could go to religious schools. It's better than nothing. So we will pass that. We're going to import clippers for now from the British. We do need this available to get us some more infrastructure capacity. And I'm thinking we do enlistment efforts in some of these states. Mining accident in Zululand. Bolster the rural folk right now. The industrialists are actually available. Technical talents. Pro-country lobby. I like that. For now. Need military power. Admirality's coming. I think once we get Admiralty, I can actually attack this. I'm also going to throw out some enlistment efforts here. Don't think it's going to be super impactful. But we're going to do it. Your turmoil is slowly going down. Our market is at 1.2 million. It's progress here. Not exactly what I wanted. I wanted to be doing a lot of world conquest by this point, and we're not there. Definitely not there. 10 years in. This is in debate stance. Let's gain a nap of time. The armed forces can deal with a little bit of upheaval. Alright, we can probably stop doing the import for this. And I can probably build myself an arms industry as well. One each. Let's make sure we drop this and do the arms first. Someone not working the clippers. Now we're still building the port. Are we requiring tools for our construction sector? No, but we're going to need tools eventually. And iron. Right now, they've been a lot of investment into our lands here, but we don't have access to the things we really need. Most of our GDP is going to be owned by Great Britain, but it does help us get over the line. Traditionalist movement. What's he going to support here? Animist traditionalists. What the hell does that mean? You support some annoying stuff. It's both for the peasants right now. Alright, there's some bureaucracy investment. It's going to get us a little bit of conversion, a little bit of education access. That is good. About to get our port in Zulu land. That also has bad market access. I'm going to stop the enlistment efforts. It's not getting much return. Ideally, I want to go to homesteading here. This is legitimate, okay? So if I do something like this. Do I just eat the unacceptable government costs? We're going to get radicals. If we bolster the peasant movement, eventually we can get that to pass just naturally. We are losing a lot of money right now in construction. High cost of wooden things. We will join the British Empire. Does this mean we're in their market now? We are in their market. That's good for us, I think. I need a navy. And I need 5 strength navy. We also are going to need a military shipyard in the queue after the navy. This is hopefully going to be our opening here. Our balance is going up and down, up and down. Hindustan, Bhopal, Oud. Okay, so all of this is happening now. What is the effects of this power block? Authority per subject. Disallow no colonial affairs. And company throughput, infrastructure, and doing some pact with Portugal. We'll accept it for now. I want this to go towards being an alliance. You have an alliance with GB. Okay, we're not attacking you, so we're going to need that friendship. But honestly, not the best start here. My trade routes are probably no longer valid. They are not. We are making money. We need education. Education will set us free. We have a fleet. It has a unit. That is good. It means we can do an attack here and actually make progress. Yes. Anti-Cape Colony, whatever. What happened to this Zulu fleet? Why do I have 2 of these? Unify together. We only need 1 of you. What happened to my buildings I was building? They get lost. Perdoname? I do not understand. Because it should say getting a +4 here, but it doesn't. Ooh, construction's a really good mandate. Oh, yeah, there's a war. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, there's a Lorenco, whatever. Government administration, are those available? We don't have access to government administration, okay? How do I get that? Okay, so... let's wait for the line infantry here. Need government administration. And then we'll go back to line infantry. Everything else can kind of wait. Here's the other big question. Can I take Transvaal? They have a truce with GB. I want to get below the point where it's going to actually kick us up to 25. So we need to wait a little bit here. I know we're an hour over, but I want to get Transvaal killed in our first episode. And I'm probably going to edit down a little bit of the problems we had earlier. Defensive pact with GB. I would love that. Defend me, please. That means they're not going to be able to get involved with us. We're going to give them an obligation. We now get military assistance. We're losing a lot of money here. Mostly related to our government wages for construction sectors and our costs for construction. Because wood is expensive. We fixed all of our supply shortages. Did someone build railways in my nation? No, they didn't. We just have enough ports. Cool, I want to pass laws. I need to pass laws here. So what we're going to do is get the rural folk involved. And I think we're going to kick out the devotees. And I think we go for homesteading here. It's -20. That sucks. Okay, let's go back to our full stack then. Because I can't do much with any of that. Well, I could. I have defensive pact. Let's do it. We have defensive pacts with France, with GB, right? A civil war is fine for us. And I can do this war right now. 14.1 puts us at 23, but not super high. I want to split this army. Let's get another general here. Half it. Take 1/2 on this front. Take 1/2 on that front. We're going to do the old two-front war trick. It was good enough to kill Germany. It's good enough for us. Exile him. They are cocky, huh? Okay. I didn't do a save. Let me let's play this one safe. I'm gonna come back 3 months here, and I'm gonna make a pre-war save before doing this. I think we'll win, but I want to be sure. Let's do pre-war here. And let's see how this goes this time. Okay, second guy. Half him, move him. Mobilize them. Give them all their supplements. Even though our army is refusing to be fully trained here. We have access to mining now. Good. I do want this military assistance. The tech spread for military is going to be good. They accepted last time. We're in the bad timeline. It's tragic. Go ahead and defend that front. They're confident. We are losing money. Our military does not like us a ton. Do you have a law you want to pass? Russian army would be ideal here. We just don't have the tech for it. Currently getting spread in other regions. Who is our current devout leader? Our current devout leader is traditionalist. We'll get a theocrat. That's fine. Get out of here. Anti-Marina League. Wear them down. Wear them down. Just come on. A little bit more. They're in the mountains now. I want you to now press the advantage here. Attack on both sides. Human wave tactics, boys. Human wave tactics. Oh no. It's turned. Their conscripts have come in. We've really won the eastern side here. So this one I'm just going to have you defend for a little bit. We'll lose some bureaucracy. Well, actually, we probably need the bureaucracy. Right? We're losing some money here. Landowners, we can lose it. Come on, take Transvaal. One more. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. That's Transvaal taken. Okay, there we go. All right, it's only took us 12 years. We've got our normal start set up here. Since we're in the British market, let's go ahead and cut over all of our goods to things that make the most money. It just makes sense that way. Arms industries are good. We can do butchering tools for everything. Market squares, we have enough. Gas street lights, yes. We have one government administration. Fishing trawlers for sure. Do you make more money from hardwood? You do not. And we could go iron from buildings, but we're already losing a lot of money, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so that's a good start. We have our traditional Zulu borders here, which are very nice. We have actually Transvaal, which is a great coal producer. Defensive pact with GB, defensive pact with Portugal. And we have the navy now to where we can expand. I think we hop over here and start fighting in Ethiopia against Harar. I want to get an interest. Our prestige needs to hit 25. We can get that up by making our navy stronger, but we have the pieces now to actually make a very good run here. No colonization, which is a shame, but other stuff is coming along, so I think we're going to be all right. But for now, I'm pausing here. If you enjoyed, I've been Sean, Blue Screeners. As always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.